Good day, good day, good day, everyone. And I should start by saying Happy National Joy Day. Happy National Joy Day, everybody. Yes, this is my day. This is my day. And we should also start by saying happy birthday to Sekou Rice. Today is Sekou's birthday. So let's all send Sekou Rice some love today for his birthday. And as you all know, yesterday was Marco's birthday. So shout out to all the cancers in the world. Happy birthday to you all. And so this is a very special morning sip with Rev Melissa because I am doing something that I have never, ever, ever done before. And that is our full moon meditation in the daytime. Unless you want to count 4 a.m. in the morning that's when I used to do the full moon meditations. When I first started doing the full moon meditations back in 2020, 2021, probably 2022, they were at 4 a.m. And let me tell y'all, I had people joining me. It was fabulous. And we did it on Zoom. So we were all together. We could see each other if we wanted to have our videos on. Anyway, I'm rambling. So let me just get to it. Welcome to this special edition of Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. It is our full moon meditation with Rev Melissa on this National Joy Day. So if you didn't know about National Joy Day, let me just tell you a little bit about it. So National Joy Day is the last Wednesday of the month in June. And it really is about inviting us to discover happiness and joy beyond material possessions. So it's not about the things, y'all. It's not about the things. So it's about cultivating a joyful outlook by appreciating the small moments and spreading that joy energy. Let's spread that joy energy all over the world. And if you can't do it all over the world, start with yourself and spread it from you to the person right next to you, and so on and so on. So it's an opportunity to engage with our loved ones, to explore new hobbies, and to share what brings you genuine delight. So what brings you genuine delight? And whatever that is, you are encouraged to do so today to celebrate National Joy Day and also to celebrate Sekou Rice for his birthday. You're welcome, Sekou. So let's get into it. So if you have not done a full moon meditation with me, I will guide you through the full process. You just need something to write with and write on. Have 2 separate pieces of paper because we do a release in our guided meditation. And then we do some inspirational journaling with the second piece of paper. So just have those things handy. And we start with an overview. So I give you a sip, just a sip, y'all, about the energy of this full moon. And then I share inspirational reading. We do our inspirational We do our inspirational journaling. Hold on. We do our inspirational journaling during our guided meditation. And then we close out with a prayer. So that is a spiritual practice, right? That I encourage you to incorporate if you have not already done so in your life, and to make that spiritual practice non-negotiable, right? So simply 5 minutes of reading something inspirational, 5 minutes of writing inspirational journaling. It could be based on what you read, or it could be a question for guidance. 5 minutes of just sitting peacefully or doing whatever meditation practice that you do, and 5 minutes of prayer or talking to God, or affirmative prayer or spiritual mind treatment, whatever you want to call it, just to talk to the ancestors, to the God, to the goddesses. You know what I'm saying? That is your spiritual practice, and you can add or subtract from that. But the point is to spend some time within yourself, before you go out there into the world and into the 10,000 things. Yes? All right. So let's get started. This is our June full moon meditation, and this June full moon will reach full peak illumination on June 29th at 7:56 p.m. Eastern Time. Some places have it as 7:57 and some have it as 7:56. So 1 minute here or there is not going to make a big difference. This full moon is the third micro moon of this year. So we had 2 micro moons in May. Remember May, we had 2 full moons, right? And this is our third micro moon. So micro moons appear slightly smaller and dimmer than average because it occurs near the moon's furthest point from the earth. So that's why it appears smaller. This moon is also known as the strawberry moon, and that comes from our indigenous people of North America who associated this full moon with the short but abundant strawberry harvesting season. I love strawberries, y'all. And I only buy strawberries, sidebar, I only buy strawberries from farmers markets. I don't buy strawberries from the supermarket because they're highly pesticides, and it's just not good. It's not good, y'all. But I digress. Other traditional names for this moon is the blooming moon, green corn moon, and birth moon, all reflecting themes of growth, fruition, and abundance. So spiritually, this moon, this strawberry moon, symbolizes ripening, fulfillment, and sweet rewards that come from patience, commitment, and steady cultivation. Metaphysically, this full moon invites us to recognize the fruits of our consciousness. Recognize the fruits of our consciousness. And somebody is ringing my bell, y'all. I'm not getting it. It asks us to pause and acknowledge what has grown, matured, and come into form through our thoughts, beliefs, intentions, and actions. The full moon is a point of fulfillment, right? It's a culmination point. It is the midpoint of the lunar cycles where energies build to illumination. The full moon serves as a cosmic spotlight on what has been working and what has not been working. And it invites us to release, to practice the sacredness of releasing. This full moon is grounded in the earth sign of Capricorn, and it shifts the focus from dreaming to envisioning to building. It's about embodying and demonstrating. Capricorn reminds us that spiritual growth is not only about inspiration, it's also about application, being in the action of it. So this moon asks us, how are you living what you say you believe? How you living is what this moon is asking us. So when y'all see the full moon over these next couple of days, the moon's going to be asking you, how you living? Capricorn. Let me just share a little bit more about the influence of Capricorn. So Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, the planet associated with wisdom, structure, responsibility, discipline, and long-term achievement. Capricorn seek mastery through consistent action, integrity, and commitment. Capricorn invites us to build strong foundations that can support our highest vision. And this energy encourages patience, perseverance, maturity, and purposeful action. Capricorn teaches that every meaningful manifestation requires both spiritual vision and practical embodiment. I love all of that. So this week in my regular morning sit with Red Melissa, our series this week is Collective Effervescence. And I love everything about it. And I was thinking about collective effervescence and this full moon. And there is a synergy between these two elements. So one is both are uplifting energy that emerges when people gather together with a shared purpose and vision and experience. Capricorn encourages personal responsibility and commitment, and it also reminds us that we are a part of something larger than ourselves, that we don't build our lives in isolation. We need each other, right? We grow, we learn, we serve, and we thrive in community. And this full moon invites us to recognize not only the fruits of our individual efforts, but also the good that emerges when we join our gifts, our wisdom, and our love together. So collective effervescence reminds us that we come together in purpose and love, and we amplify the good available to everyone. So let's end this sip about the full moon with this. This strawberry moon in Capricorn is your sacred invitation to honor how far you have come, love. How far you have come, love. Release what weakens your foundation and recommit to what truly matters. So as the sweetness of summer begins to unfold, right? We just celebrated the summer solstice. Capricorn reminds us that every harvest begins with a seed and every dream requires nurturing. The fruits we enjoy today are often the results of the choices we made long ago, maybe even just yesterday. So the question is not, what have I accomplished, but rather, what am I willing to embody now? So for this full moon in Capricorn, this strawberry full moon, the invitation is to live, to express, and to align, and to allow the good, the joy, the deliciousness that you are to flourish, All right. So that was your sip of this June full moon in Capricorn, our strawberry micro moon. So now we're going to go into our spiritual practice. So I'm going to read for our inspirational reading from one of my favorites, Howard Thurman, Meditations of the Heart. You should have this in your library. And this is one of my favorite essays of his. It's called How wonderful. How wonderful. How wonderful it is to be able to feel things deeply. The sheer delight of fresh air when you have been indoors all day, the never ending wonder of sunrise and sunset, the sound of wind through the trees and the utter wetness of the rain, the excitement of finding something that was lost and is found. My fountain pen, a beautiful word forgotten, the turn of an old book, the reconciliation after estrangement, the first steps after months of illness. How moving is the sheer wonder of being necessary to the life of another, the source of food for a dog or a cat, the gentle givingness of a gentle word when you did not know that such a word was desperately needed, the sharing of so little at the crucial point of acute urgency, the invasion of the mind and heart with a sense of presence in which all of one's being becomes God's dwelling place. I lay bare before God my enthusiasms this day. I lay bare before God my enthusiasms this day. I love that so much. Let's say that together. I lay bare before God my enthusiasms this day. All right, y'all. All right. So that was our inspirational reading. And now we're going to prepare for our guided meditation and inspirational journaling. So you want to have those two pieces of paper handy. So one could be a piece of paper that we're releasing, and one could be your journal that you might want to write in, or whatever works for you. So have a pen, have your papers nearby, and just get comfortable. So you may be sitting, if you're sitting up in a chair, have your feet on the floor so you are grounded. You can feel the energy of the floor, the ground beneath it. If you're laying down, just be aware that you are in restful activity. So this is not sleep time. And you can close your eyes if you choose to. Just lower your gaze, whatever works for you. And we're just going to start with the breath, because that's where everything starts, with our breath. So let's take a deep breath in and let it out. Let's breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathe in, out. And let's just slow it down just a little bit. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Beautiful. And just continue to breathe gently. And just turn inward more deeply as we rise in our consciousness. And just let your body relax. Just relax your shoulders. Relax your jaws. Just release any tension. You might want to roll your shoulders backwards and forwards just to release. Any tension you may be holding in your body, any tightness you may be feeling, any constrictions you may feel, we just let it go now. And we gently just breathe into those spaces. And we just allow ourselves to just be. This is your time to just be. It's your gift to yourself. And just breathe. And now bring to mind, using your imagination, picture the full strawberry moon. And as you bring it to your mind's eye, allow it to be as full as you can imagine it being, as bright as you can imagine it being. And it's just hanging out with you, right above you. You're looking at it, and it's looking at you. And you breathe together that energy of this full moon. It illuminates gently. The glow shines upon you. And as you look around, you realize you are in a beautiful garden. All of your favorite flowers are around you. Flowers of your favorite colors surround you. Everything is just so abundant and full, flourishing. This garden represents your life. So just take a moment to acknowledge what has blossomed, what has grown within you so far this year. What blessings have come into fruition? And we're just going to pause here and simply notice, just taking it in. How wonderful, how wonderful. And we just lay bare God's enthusiasm, our enthusiasm for what has come forth. And we breathe. And so staying right here, right where you are, bring your attention to anything that feels complete. Anything that you are willing to release. Perhaps it's a habit, a reoccurring thought, a belief, a commitment, or a way of being that you are just willing to let go. Just bring that to mind now. And when you're ready, take that separate piece of paper and write down what you are willing to release. No story about it. You don't have to get into the weeds. Just simply write down a word or two. I am willing to release, and fill in the blank. So we'll take a moment here to do so. Let's take a breath. Bring that to completion. And now just hold that paper in your hand You might want to place it on your heart space. Close your eyes again. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. And just imagine placing that piece of paper into the moonlight, into the energy of this strawberry full moon. You're just holding it there in the moonlight. All is well. And before your very eyes, the moonlight gently dissolves the paper and what you wrote on it. It dissolves and it disappears and returns to the nothingness from which it came. It returns to the great flow of life. And we breathe. Just silently affirm to yourself, I release with gratitude all that is complete. I release with gratitude all that is complete. Take a breath and say out loud, I made space for what is next. I made space for what is next. Take a breath in and release. And as you release that breath, rip up that paper. Just rip it up, 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 and place it to the side. And after the meditation is complete, you can throw it in the garbage. Just let it go. And so now feel the steady, grounded energy of Capricorn beneath your feet. You are so supported. You are supported like a mountain rising from the earth. You are supported. You are stable. You are capable. You are rooted in the truth of who you are. And we just breathe that in. Still just taking in the loveliness of the beautiful garden, the illumination of the full moon right above you. Just ask yourself, what am I willing to embody now? What am I willing to embody now? And just allow the answer to arise naturally within you, because that is where the answer is, within you. What am I now willing to embody? And remember, it's not as something that you are becoming. We're not about the becoming. We are being. All that we are, we already are by divine design. So what are you now willing to embody as a quality that's already present within you, that is ready and willing to be more fully expressed, experienced, and embodied? Some of you have made a commitment to a quality for 2026. You can bring to mind that quality or qualities, or maybe another quality is present to you now. It's all good. Maybe it's courage, love, joy, peace, harmony, trust, faith, connection. Whatever it is, just bring that to mind now. See it as another flower blossoming around you. Flowers of trust, flowers of connection, flowers of allowing, flowers of abundance. Just feel that quality radiating from the top of your head and beyond to the soles of your feet and beneath and all around you. And just breathe it in. And when you have that quality, just write it down on this other piece of paper. And we'll take a moment. Remember, we're not making anything happen. We're just allowing, aligning, tuning into what already is within you. And let's take a breath. You have your quality. It's blossoming all around you. And as we take that breath in, we bring our awareness beyond ourselves. And we imagine members of our community, whomever that is for you. It might be family or not. It may be friends. It may be your soul family that you have created. It may be your spiritual family. Just bring them into mind now. It may be a pet. Whatever it is for you, whomever it is for you, they're all with you standing in this beautiful garden beneath the same beautiful strawberry moon. Light just radiating from everyone, everywhere. And this light joins together in a collective effervescence. And just feel the energy, this energy of collective effervescence, the power of joy, the connection and love, and the inspiration that emerges when hearts unite around the shared vision of love and possibility. We just breathe that in and let it radiate all around us and all around our community. And we take a moment here to just be. And take a breath in and just silently affirm, my life continues to contribute to the greater good. My life continues to contribute to the greater good. Together we rise. Together we rise. Together we shine. Together we shine. Together we radiate a world harmonizing as love. Together we radiate a world harmonizing as love, peace, and oneness for all. Together we radiate a world harmonizing as love, peace, and oneness for all. Let's take a deep breath in. Let it go. And let's just be here in the silence, in this beautiful energy that we are all radiating and sharing with each other in this collective effervescence. And we bring this to a close in prayer, knowing that there is one life, one presence, one infinite intelligence, expressing itself as all of creation. I recognize that this same divine presence lives within me, within each person gathered here, and within the very heart of our community. I give thanks for the blessings that have ripened and matured in our life. I celebrate the wisdom gained, the lessons learned, and the good that continues to unfold. Under the light of this beautiful strawberry moon, I release all that is complete and welcome a deeper embodiment of truth, love, joy, and purpose. I affirm that we are all supported, guided, and strengthened by the divine presence within each of us. I know that each of us shines our unique light. We contribute to something greater, far greater than ourselves. Together, we create a field of love, possibility, and transformation that blesses all. With gratitude for the harvest already present and faith in the good unfolding and the coming that is to be. I rest in the knowingness that life is expressing beautifully through me, through us, and as us. And we take a deep breath in. We say Ashe, Amen, Aho, Amin, and so it is. Take another deep breath in. Let it out. Gently bring yourself back to this space and time. You could give yourself a little wiggle, a little giggle, and open your eyes. Thank you. So thank you for joining me for this special Sip with Red Melissa June full moon meditation. I will be replaying this evening at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. If you like to experience again or share it with friends and maybe do it in community with others, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, it will be available right where you're watching now. If you want to mark your calendar, the July full moon meditation is on July 28th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Please join me Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time for a dose of inspiration with Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. Please leave a comment about the meditation. What did you like about it? If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so and invite someone to do so as well. Share this with a friend. Spread the joy news. And if you are in need of additional support, I am a spiritual life coach. I support people in transforming their lives by living life in joy, connected to your yes. So if you're feeling disconnected, discombobulated, reach out. You don't have to do this alone. I am here to support you. So you can reach out by sending me a direct message in my social media. So peace and blessings, everyone. Have a wonderful National Joy Day. Have a wonderful National Joy Day. Happy birthday again, Sekou. I am so grateful you are on the planet. And if you don't follow Sekou Writes, please do so. He has a big announcement coming up on July 14th. You don't want to miss it. So I will see you all tomorrow for our regular scheduled morning sip with Rev Melissa at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Peace and blessings, everyone. I love you all.